Hey guys, what's going on? I was going to do a little video today on a guitar that I've already done, and you've already seen videos on it before, but I had it apart doing a little work to it, and I've gotten a lot of comments and questions about this particular guitar. And the original video that I did, a lot of the video and pictures were not super clear, so while I had it apart doing some other work to it, I thought I would make a more updated, hopefully clearer video with my new video camera. One of the biggest reasons that I took it apart is because I'm changing the pick guard. I'm putting the pearl pick guard on it. It had just a plain white pick guard, and it had seen some age and had some stains in a couple of spots where it had stickers on it at one time. But the biggest thing about it that I wanted to show, and I've had a bunch of questions on this particular guitar, I added this extra little toggle switch here. And what that does, you can, before I get into that, let me say you can buy a switch to go in the location of your factory switch that does the same thing. I think Stuart McDonald, maybe even some more companies make that. I'm not really sure, but this is just a cheap way of getting the same effect. But what it does is activates your neck pickup at any time during whatever position you have this switch in. Of course, I went over all of that on my other videos and everything, but I've had a bunch of questions about exactly how the wiring is done for that. And I had a schematic. I don't remember where I got it, somewhere online, but I can't find the schematic. So what I'm going to do is try to get some really close-up shots of this and post them in this video, so hopefully if anybody wants to do the same modification to their guitar, they can do it. I put the 69 custom shop pickups in here. Of course, you can see all that on the other video, but I'll try to get some really clear pictures of this. All this is just a little mini toggle switch that I bought at Radio Shack, and you just have to solder a couple of wires to this switch and then solder them to your 5-way switch. Of course, I'm going over things that I've already gone over before, but when you're, as you know, when your pickup selector is in this position, you get this pickup. You put it in your second position, you get these two together. This position, just the middle. This position, these two. This position, just this pickup. So what this little switch right here lets you do is when you have your pickup selector in whatever position that this pickup's not normally on, you can use this switch to activate this pickup at any time. So you can run all three of them together, you can run just these two, and it just gives you some different, I guess you would say, tonal capabilities or whatever that you wouldn't normally get. But I'll try to get a close-up of this with the camera. I don't know if this is going to work, but I will make some still shots and try to include them in the video. Also, while I had the guitar apart, if you've seen the videos on this guitar before, you'll know that originally this guitar was blue, and what I did was sanded it, and I put House of Color fuchsia flake on it and then clear coated over it. Of course, it had to be sanded and re-cleared again to cover the flake to give a good smooth finish, because the flake's pretty thick. So anytime you do one of those sparkle type paint jobs, you're going to have to sand it and re-clear it again to cover and hide all that beneath the clear. But anyway, I wasn't totally happy with the way the guitar looked, because what I was really going for was a purple look, and it had that somewhat, but not to the point that I was really happy with it. So since I had the guitar apart again, I took some ice blue pearl, which is in a powder form, and mixed it with some DBC 500 Intercoat Clear, put a couple of coats of that on there, and then cleared over it and sanded it and buffed it. So if you can tell in certain light, you can still see the sparkle, but depending on the way the light hits it, when you see the ice blue pearl, it really gives it a much more purple effect than what it had before. And I'm much happier with the guitar. And also, I have known a couple of people that did a similar guitar with the fuchsia flake, and the whole purpose of this to begin with was to have a one of a kind. So now that I've done that, it's definitely one of a kind. But I put the left hand late 60s, early 70s big headstock style all parts neck on the guitar to give it a different look. But if you've watched the other videos, you've seen all that and everything. But I just wanted to try. I've had a lot of comments and a lot of questions about this particular guitar, and I really appreciate it, because I didn't think that other people would like the guitar as much as me. I did it to my own taste, and I wasn't sure that it would be something that would really be popular, but I've had a lot of questions and a lot of comments, so that's why I'm doing this video, is to hopefully help answer some of those. And I appreciate you guys watching all my videos, and just something I do as a hobby, something I enjoy, and I'd like to do some more guitars in the future as the funds will allow. But as you all know, times are a little tough right now with the economy. But appreciate you watching, and got my guitar back together, and I'm much happier with it this time. Much happier with the color. It has the flake and the sparkle, as you can tell, but now it has a little more purple tint to it, or flop actually, depending on the way the light's hitting it. It's much more purple than it was, and that's actually what I was looking for the first time I did this guitar. Still has the sparkle, but a lot of purple. Like I said in the beginning, the main reason I did this video is not to keep making videos on the same guitar, but I had so many people ask me about this switch and the wiring schematics or diagram for that, and also excuse me, the video that I had of it before was not really very good quality. So anyway, this started out as a Mexican standard Stratocaster 2000 model. You can see my other videos to see how it started and where it is now. But I'm very happy with the guitar. I think it turned out good. I hope these videos will be helpful to people, or this video will be helpful to people that have asked me the questions about it, and maybe the video is a little clearer so you can get a little better idea of what the guitar looks like. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and take it easy.